Hi friends, see, today we will be discussing about law of conservation of energy in the case of freely falling bodies. So here you can see I have drawn a diagram, a building or a tower of height h, a body is having a mass m. Let the initial velocity, because it is freely falling body, the initial velocity is 0. It is falling from A to the ground level. Okay, so during this I have drawn a figure here, A, B and C, 3 points. A is the highest point, B is the intermediate point and C is the lowest point at the ground level. Now we will be calculating the total energy at A, B and C, and finally we will be proving that the law of conservation of energy is constant at any point of the journey, that is A, B and C. So first of all, if you see at the highest point A, potential energy is equal to mgh, that is mg into h. The height of the building or the tower is equal to h, therefore mgh. Now I will be calculating kinetic energy. So Ke at A is equal to half mv square, that is 1 by 2 into m into the initial velocity of the body is 0, therefore 0 whole square, that is equal to 0. Now total energy at A is equal to Pe plus Ke, that is equal to mgh plus 0, which is equal to mgh. Let it be equation 1. Now let the body has travelled from A to B over a displacement x. Now initially what happened, the velocity was 0, really falling. When it is travelling from A to B towards the ground, the velocity certainly increases. So let the velocity at B be v1. Now we will calculate at B what is the Pe. At B, potential energy is equal to mg into h. Now according to the definition of potential energy at B, B is at the height of, you can see, h minus x with reference to the ground. Therefore the P will become as mg into the height is h minus x, that is equal to mgh minus mgx. This is the Pe at B. Now Ke, kinetic energy is equal to half m v square. V square means here v1 square. Okay. So but we don't know what is v1, we have to calculate v1. Therefore you can see here the body is travelling from A to B, therefore A is equal to plus z, s is equal to displacement x, initial velocity u is equal to 0 and v becomes v1. Now substituting all this in the equation, v square minus u square is equal to 2as, v1 whole square minus 0 whole square is equal to 2gx. Therefore v1 square is equal to 2gx. So finally we have calculated what is v1 at point B during its journey. Now Ke. So Ke is equal to half into m into v1 square. v1 square means 2gx, already we have calculated, that is equal to mgx. Now total energy at B, that is equal to Pe plus Ke, which is equal to, already Pe we have calculated as mgh minus mgx and Ke is just now calculated, which is mgx. So minus mgx plus mgx will get cancelled, that is equal to mgh. Let be equation 2. Now you can see here equation 1 and 2 are same. So at B and A and B, the total energy already you have calculated, it's constant, which is equal to mgh, and entire energy is in the form of potential energy. Now lastly we will be calculating at the lowest point C. Okay. So at C, P is equal to mgh, that is equal to m into g into, we know at the ground level height is 0, therefore mg into 0, which is equal to 0. So at the lowest point C, the potential energy will be certainly 0. Now Ke. So Ke, originally the formula is half m v square. So here one thing you have to put in your mind, that is, before touching the ground you have to calculate the velocity. Therefore let the velocity be v2 before touching the ground, that is C. Therefore half m into v2 square, that is equal to half m v2 square. Now because the body has travelled from A to C, it is travelling a displacement of over h. Therefore once again A is equal to plus g, s is equal to h, u is equal to 0 and v becomes v2. So substituting again all these in, v square minus u square is equal to 2as, v2 square minus 0 whole square is equal to 2gh, or v2 square is equal to 2gh. Therefore here we can see here, finally we have calculated what is v2. Now I will substitute the values here. What is kinetic energy? I told just now, half m v2 square, half into m into v2 square. v2 square is 2gh. Therefore 2 gets cancelled and finally you get mgh. Now totally we will calculate now finally at the C what is total energy. So at C total energy is nothing but potential energy plus kinetic energy. Potential energy already we have 0 plus kinetic energy is nothing but we got mgh. Therefore mgh, equation 3. So you can see here equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3 all are same we are getting, that is nothing but mgh, which is in the form of potential energy. So with this it is very clear that when a body is freely falling from certain height, the total energy remains constant throughout, and we have taken 3 points A, B and C. Therefore at A, B and C the total energy is constant. Therefore the law of conservation of energy is proved in the case of freely falling bodies.